And we'll go live on this, obviously. A special rainy day edition of the Bird's Eye View pregame show. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We're going audio only today because, well, there's rain falling from the sky, and we can't really quite cover our camera gear. Scotty Gange sitting next to Alec Hendon. Alec, for the first time, we've got the headsets on, my dude.
Scotty, this is a really weird experience for me. I haven't put a headset on in a little while.
Look, you got to fix the mic a little bit. There you go.
See,
That a baby.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to pretend and smile and wave, doing my best.
Yeah, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Great show. Love
Hey,
that.
so here at White House Field in Harwich, Massachusetts, here is the Harwich Mariners are hosting, of course, your Orleans Firebirds here on the Birds Broadcast Network. Again, the Bird's Eye View rainy day pregame show last night, of course. The Firebirds were leading 2-0 and could not finish that game against the Chatham Anglers. In the third inning, there was lightning strikes, pushed it back 30 minutes, and then we got to it. Adam Seminaris threw about 4 pitches, got the first out of the bottom of the third inning, and then another lightning strike, and then a platoon of them ended the game. And so that Chatham game will be still to be determined when they'll replay that game. But a big-time bummer, and hopefully the rain lets up and we can play some ball today.
Yeah, Scotty, right now I feel like I am back in Chatham with a little bit of this fog. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good setting here at White House Field with some trees in the background, very northeast feel to it, but very much a to be determined if we're going to play this game today. Nice little fog action so far. Firebirds, some light tossing around, some coaches gathering, umpires gathering, trying to figure out what on earth we're going to do today. Lights have still not come on yet, so if they'll put that on, there'll be a little more light on the field, but I think there's all just, the word right now is confusion. We don't really know what's happening at the moment, but it is supposed to be a first pitch in less than 10 minutes, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Like, here's the thing. It's 6:20 right now. First pitch, or 6:21 just on the dot. First pitch is supposed to be at 6:30 here in Harwich. Kelly Nicholson and Matthew Troop are standing on the infield grass right now. There is still some John Deeres out on the field. The tarps are still out. And it's just, as you said, lots of chit-chatting, trying to figure out what we're going to do here for some baseball. So for now, we're going to get a bit of a rewind into the Firebirds, their past 7 days or so. Of course, the All-Star Game is this upcoming Sunday with Max Troiani Park again on Sunday, 6 p.m. game start time. That'll be really exciting. But how about the Firebirds in the past 7 days or so? It's been a very, very good showing from these guys, even though, the weather's kind of been all over the place, Alec.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like a long time since we played baseball, but that was only on Monday when they defeated Katuitt 1-0 in a very thrilling game. Got a key tie against Katuitt in a game they trailed 6-1, was able to steal a tie at Lowell Park in 7 innings. As we got waters flying at us right now, this is pretty crazy.
You see, we put a tarp down so that water doesn't get on the gear, but then when the wind picks up, the water that's on the tarp splashes into our face.
Scotty, I feel like I'm at SeaWorld. It's like Shamu's splash zone right here.
Yeah, we're in the splash zone. You're right. Hey, so how about tonight? If we do get to play, Jake Eater will be on the bump for the Orleans Firebirds. He's been a really fun guy to watch this year. Alec, for you, what do you expect to see out of him?
Well, his last time out through 4 shutout innings. He's just been tremendous since he got here. Began with a shutout inning out of the bullpen in his first debut as a Firebird.
Yep.
But he's a guy who's played a lot of baseball, obviously coming off the national championship for Vanderbilt. Lefty, big arm, big guy, really has a strong presence on the mound. I expect him to attack this Harwich lineup, who hasn't been able to put up a ton of runs compared to the other teams in the East. This is a game they're going to need, assuming they play. They're already 3-0 against Harwich, but Harwich is chasing them in the standings for the final 4 playoff spots, and it looks like it'll be a really strong battle between Brewster, Orleans, and Harwich, for those final 2 spots, with Chatham and YD seemingly pretty locked into one of those top 2 seeds in the East playoffs.
For all of you just joining us on our YouTube Live audio stream for today's away game at Harwich here on the Birds Broadcast Network, welcome in Scotty Gange alongside team writer Alec Hendon. As we are audio only and no camera pregame show because, as we have noted, rain's falling from the sky right now. It's a wet and kind of awkward situation of a day, but something that's not awkward, something that's actually really, really cool is in the outfield. Zach Britton, Zach Kokoska, and Zach Daniels are the 3 starters for the Orleans Firebirds. It's Zach cubed. I told Zach Kokoska they got to figure out a special dance, so he's drawing one up, maybe draw a Z in the air with their hands, do a little shake around. But that's pretty cool and pretty fun to see.
Yeah, a little Zach attack action. Hopefully.
Oh, Alec.
I know. I don't just write words, Cody. I got to say them, too, once in a while. So we'll see maybe a little Zach attack tonight. I would be pretty impressed if we saw the Z squad out there do something cool. But, yeah, a lot of cool nicknames, and that's just a dream for us. Since we've seen all these Zach outfielders, we got to see it at some point this summer. Hopefully it'll be in a real game, but not too certain that's going to happen tonight. Really interesting conditions on the Cape this last few weeks. We've gone from extremely hot and humid, which has just been awful, to now rain. I was like, we can't catch a break around here.
Zach Kokoska out in left, Zach Britton out in right, and Zach Daniels in center. Not only is Zach Daniels a phenomenal athlete and a phenomenal baseball player, but he's also a phenomenal Lego player. Check it out.
I like Legos ever since I was a little kid. So
Was there like a tipping point, like a specific day where you were like, do you know what, Legos are sick?
I think it was just ever since once I figured out what I could do with the Legos, like building spaceships for my own mind, just putting them together and stuff like that.
And it still rings true today?
Yeah, I do love them. I don't have any with me though.
Oh,
that's the sad
That's
part.
a long summer.
Yeah, I know. That's a long summer.
All right, I'll track you back. If there's one specific Lego Starship, Battle Star, whatever thing that you made that you're most proud of, is there one you could pick out?
Yes, there's one that I made from scratch. Like I took some parts that were in the instructions and then added some new stuff that I wanted from my mind, my imagination, and I really liked it. It was a lot of fun doing.
What did it look like?
It was like a spaceship, but it had like a little. It was almost like a baseball for like the cruise ship, almost where the driver would sit.
Okay.
And it was orange. And it was like a little globe that he sat in.
Whoa.
For where like.
You send that into like BMW or anything like that?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have.
I noticed you have lots of wristbands on.
Yeah.
What do those mean to you? If there's anyone specifically.
One of them just says strength, integrity, passion, which we got from Tennessee, just from having strength and integrity in Christ. And then just passion for whatever you're passionate about.
What are you passionate about?
Christ, baseball, and family.
It's pretty cool. Normally when I ask different players what they're passionate about, they go, Do you know what? Yes, and you were right away.
Yeah.
Christ, family, baseball. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
It's always been that way for you?
Yes. Yes.
That's really cool, man. Let's touch on baseball before I know we got a fun game today. What are you looking for out of yourself?
I'm just looking to improve every day. Improve every day, having fun while you're doing it, because if you don't have fun, then what are you doing it for?
It's a waste of time if you're not having fun,
Yeah,
huh?
that's what I would think.
Are you having fun?
Yes, definitely.
On a scale of 1 to 10, like 10?
Oh, 11.5.
11.5. Are you kidding me? This guy's having 11.5% or out of 10 fun.
Yes.
Hey, go have some fun. It's a great day for baseball, man. Appreciate your time. Zach Daniels, he'll be the first batter today for the Orleans Firebirds with a smile on his face.
Welcome back here to White House Field, home of the Harwich Mariners, and today home, at least for the visiting squad of the Orleans Firebirds. Scotty Gange, Alec Hendon, here in the Bird's Eye View pregame show. Again, a little bit of a different motion of what we're doing today. Rain's falling from the sky. We're going audio only, getting some more of the stories, some more of the fun time interviews that we've had throughout the season, and kind of featuring those today because that's an exciting thing to do. But Alec, you just pointed out to me, Kelly Nicholson was meeting with a few coaches in the Harwich Mariners, and he did just walk back to the dugout, although looks like the entire Harwich coaching staff and their GM as well are meeting with all the umpires right now.
Yeah, I think it's obviously the home team's call before the game, I believe, to decide whether or not we play this game. Then once the game starts, it is completely under the umpire's discretion. So I think everybody's just trying to get on the same page right now, trying to figure out what's going to happen. Because at this point, I don't think the weather is going to improve before we get in between the window where we want to play this baseball game tonight.
Some housekeeping. Today, Falmouth has already gotten canceled. The game at Falmouth, that was about, it's 6:27 now, that was about at 4:30. Their game got canceled as rain was just pouring from the sky, so hopefully that doesn't come here. It's been a light rain ever since we got here, which was about 4:45 to 5, and it hasn't stopped raining, and as you said, Alec, we've talked about it a number of times. There's fog. It really doesn't look good, but this is a good field that drains well. It looks like all the Harwich Mariners are kind of meeting up right now, figure something out. At least right now, nobody's calling it. The guys are still warming up, and everybody's meeting together. So we're obviously just going to be a thing we have to wait and see for. But how about the Orleans Firebirds? A season that's been really, really fun, and a season that has brought us so many cool stories. And I think the coolest story, whenever they play Harwich, is Jacob Hurtubise, a guy that was on the Harwich Mariners for the first 2 weeks of the season, then got cut because they had about 9 outfielders, and then got brought back. Alec, you just broke the news.
I wanted to make sure you could break the news.
No, this is the special pregame show, and I think we hear it from the PA now. Well, Jacob Hurtubise is going to have to wait to play his former team in the Harwich Mariners because officially this game has been canceled, and unfortunately it has been canceled. So for 2 straight days, the Orleans Firebirds are not playing baseball, at least for a full game, that is. The game last night, Chatham, 2.5 innings, lightning, game over, and today could not even get a pitch in. Both teams hit BP, so I guess you can count that as some practice work, but a big-time bummer again, Alec. No baseball.
Yeah, Scotty, I'm still trying to figure out what this rain substance is. I haven't really been around it my whole life, so this is all new to me. You know, they don't have tarps or domes. It's just completely weird to me. I don't know what's going on here, but life in the Northeast up here, rain is a factor. And unfortunately for the Orleans Firebirds, another half-off day, kind of, if you want to call it that, something like that. But unfortunately, they'll get back on the bus, and then they'll turn their attention to a home game against Bourne tomorrow, where hopefully the sun will be shining.
So, hey, we appreciate all of you for joining in for the short time that we are on the Bird's Eye View pregame show. Can I even call it a pregame show? Probably not, but it's 6:29 officially. 6:30 was supposed to be first pitch, but that will not happen. Again, Harwich against Orleans has been canceled by rain. So 2 straight days, no full game. So that one's going to be, of course, another to be determined. We'll probably have a double header here at Harwich the next time the Firebirds come here. So for that, for Alec Hendon, for our producer Bryce Johnson, I'm Scotty Gange saying we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. That's, again, Bourne at Eldridge Park. It's set to be a beautiful day. Can't wait for that, and we'll see